The sun is shining and the sea is pretty calm. And today we're aboard the new Azimut 53 Flybridge family cruiser. Let's find a place to park this boat so we can have a look around. While we're on the foredeck, I wanted to show you something which is a hallmark feature of Azimut Yachts, and that's the squared-off bow, which creates much more space on deck here. So we have room for a wide sun pad for 3 adults, as well as the forward-facing sofa where I was chatting with Alberto just moments ago. What's more, the whole area can be covered by a bimini supported by 4 carbon fibre poles. The fly deck on yachts of this size can sometimes seem like a bit of an afterthought, but not on this one. It's spacious, it's comfortable, it's practical. Forward we have this big sun pad protected by the raked windscreen, which seems to wrap around the helm station so that an owner-captain is always in contact with friends and family. Opposite the driving position, we have this teak-topped bar and barbecue unit serving the dining area aft. The table itself can be raised and lowered at the touch of a button. Of course, it can be folded out, but it can also be moved sideways for a more comfortable dining experience. There are 2 shading options, an electric bimini top which can be kept up at moderate cruising speeds and has integrated LED lighting for dining after dark, or there's the option of a fiberglass hardtop on request. The layout of the aft cockpit is designed to make the most efficient use of space, so both the stairs leading to the fly deck and to the swim platform are on the starboard side, which leaves space for this long teak table and the L-shaped sofa. In the corner we have this bar cabinet with sink, ice maker, and a nice touch this, 2 bottle holders to keep the bubbly nice and cold. The galley looks onto the cockpit as we've seen, and here we have the full-size fridge, which I mentioned earlier. Of course, you have the induction hobs, extractor fan. Underneath here, there's a dishwasher. On the other side, we have the oven. But what's amazing about this galley is the amount of space, the storage space. So we have a soft touch drawer just for the cutlery. More storage space on the other side above the oven. And just look at the thickness of this cabinet door, which has a spring-loaded mechanism, locking mechanism, so it doesn't rattle underway. More storage underneath the oven for the crockery. We have a wine cooler here, more storage next to it. And further forward, opposite the helm, we have a dedicated storage unit just for the glassware. I mean, I know they say you can never have enough storage on a boat, but here there's more than in my own kitchen. In the main salon, note the wide walkway between the sofa and the dining table. Plenty of room to walk back and forth without tripping over people's feet who might be sitting on the sofa. The dining table can be raised and lowered, again electrically, and there's a central leaf to extend it for dining with its own special storage slot in the galley. Again, more storage space under the sofa. And there's also the option of having fitted cushions on top of this table in the lowered position to have an extra berth in case a friend decides to stay overnight at the last minute, or to create a chaise longue for viewing the pop-up TV on the other side. The in-house interior design is based on this brushed oak wood, which is light and modern, but also warm and tactile. And it's coupled with bronze surfaces, again with a matte finish, and upholstery in ivory and off-white tones. The final effect is chic and very Italian, but also, in this case, I think, with a subtle Scandinavian touch. Now for the fun part. Let's take it for a spin. The boat is powered by twin Volvo Penta IPS 950 drives of 725 horsepower each for a top speed of 31 knots, but she's done faster, and a cruising speed of up to 27 knots. 2,400 litres of fuel in the tank, providing a cruising range of around 265 nautical miles at 26 knots. Last but not least, the Azimut 53 is fitted with a Seakeeper 9 gyro stabilizer for motion comfort both underway and at anchor. One of the highlights of the Azimut 53 is definitely the owner's suite. It's a midships, of course, to take advantage of the maximum beam of 4.95 meters. But just look at the ceiling heights. I'm 5'11", about 180, but there's still plenty of empty air above my head. The same goes for the floor space. You can walk freely around the bed, even on the starboard side, where the floor is slightly raised, where you have the hard chine. But the ceiling has been raised correspondingly, so you don't have to crouch down to get in and out of bed. There's storage under the bed itself. There's storage inside the bedside cabinet. There's even a walk-in wardrobe, I mean on a 53-footer. Everything on this boat is where it is for a reason, and not a square centimetre of space is wasted. Here in the lobby, we have a closet for a washer dryer and a linen store above. Forward, there's a very comfortable VIP cabin. To starboard, we have a twin single, ideal for the kids. And in between, there's a shared bathroom, which also serves as a dayhead. Yacht owners today are more demanding than they've ever been. They want style and performance, but without compromising on space and comfort. Well, the new Azimut 53 ticks all those boxes. And I, for one, can imagine spending my summer holidays on board instead of renting a seaside villa. Buon vento, as the Italians say.